They met again, listening B2. Episode 1. The rain was strong, and Olivia was running. Her phone was dead. Her hands were shaking. She stopped near a small bus station and looked around. No one was there, except one man. Ethan stood under the roof, holding a wet jacket. He saw Olivia and stepped closer. "You're soaked," he said softly. Olivia didn't answer. Her eyes were full of fear. Just 10 minutes ago, she lost her job. Her boss shouted at her. Her best friend didn't answer the phone. And now the rain felt heavier than ever. Ethan gave her his jacket. "Please take it." Olivia hesitated, but then took it. "Thank you," she whispered. The bus was late. The wind was cold. They stood close, silent, listening to the rain. Olivia felt strange. Safe, for the first time today. Then Ethan looked at her and said, "I think we've met before." Her heart stopped. She looked at his face again. No, it couldn't be him. But his eyes were familiar. And suddenly the bus arrived, and Ethan stepped back, shocked. "Olivia?" he said. Episode 2. Olivia's breath disappeared. She knew that voice. "Ethan," she said quietly. 5 years ago they were young. They studied in the same college. They laughed, dreamed, and promised too much. Then one day Ethan left. No goodbye, no message, just silence. Olivia never forgot that pain. Now he stood in front of her. Wet hair, same eyes. "I searched for you," Ethan said fast. "You moved. You changed your number." Olivia crossed her arms. "You disappeared," she replied. "You broke my heart." The bus doors opened. People went inside, but Olivia didn't move. Ethan looked nervous. "I had no choice," he said. "My father was sick. I had to leave the city." Olivia wanted to believe him, but her heart was still wounded. "Why now?" she asked. Ethan smiled sadly. "Because fate is stubborn." The bus driver shouted, "Last stop!" Olivia stepped inside, then stopped. She turned back and said, "Get on the bus, Ethan." His eyes widened, and that moment changed everything. Episode 3. The bus moved slowly through the wet streets. Olivia sat near the window. Ethan sat beside her, silent. The air between them felt heavy. "I didn't want to hurt you," Ethan said finally. "I wrote letters, many letters." Olivia turned to him. "I never got them." Ethan looked surprised. "My mother sent them," he whispered. "She said you didn't want to see me." Olivia's heart beat faster. "That's not true." The bus stopped near the old city center. Lights reflected on the wet road. Memories came back too fast. "This is my stop," Olivia said. She stood up. Ethan followed her out of the bus. Rain started again. "Please," he said. "Let me explain everything." Olivia walked faster. Her emotions were too strong. Suddenly she slipped. Ethan caught her hand. For a second, time stopped. Their eyes met. Her hand was warm in his. "I never stopped loving you," Ethan said. Olivia pulled her hand away. "You can't say that now." She walked away, but her heart didn't go with her. And Ethan stayed there, watching her disappear into the rain. Episode 4. Olivia didn't sleep that night. She lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. Ethan's voice stayed in her mind. In the morning, her phone rang. Unknown number. She didn't want to answer, but she did. "Olivia," Ethan said. "I'm leaving the city tonight." Her heart dropped. "I just wanted to see you once," he continued. To say the truth, they met in a small cafe. The same one they loved years ago. Ethan told her everything. His father. The hospital. His mother's lies. "I was young, weak," he said. "But my love was real." Olivia listened silently. Outside, the sun appeared. The rain finally stopped. Ethan stood up. "This is goodbye." Olivia felt tears in her eyes. She wanted to speak, but fear was stronger. Ethan turned and walked to the door, and Olivia understood. If she stayed silent now, she would lose him forever. She stood up. "Ethan!" she called. He stopped. Episode 5. Ethan looked at Olivia, waiting. The cafe was silent. "I was afraid," Olivia said softly. "I was afraid to feel pain again." Ethan stepped closer. "I understand," he replied, "but love is always a risk." Olivia took a deep breath. "I never hated you," she said. "I was just broken." They sat down again. For the first time, they talked calmly. About life, about mistakes, about lost years. Ethan smiled. "I wanted to marry you," he said. "I even bought a ring." Olivia's eyes filled with tears. "You never told me." "I didn't get the chance," he answered. Outside, people hurried past the window. Life didn't stop for anyone. Ethan looked at his watch. "My train is in 2 hours." Olivia's heart started racing again. 2 hours. So little time. So many feelings. Ethan stood up slowly. "I don't expect anything," he said. "I just wanted you to know the truth." He walked toward the door. Olivia watched him go, and suddenly stood up again. "Wait," she said. He turned. Her voice trembled. "Don't leave yet." Episode 6. They walked through the park together. Leaves fell under their feet. The air was cold but fresh. Olivia spoke first. "I tried to forget you," she said. "I dated other men." Ethan nodded. "I know, I saw photos online." "It never felt right," she continued. "My heart was closed." Ethan stopped walking. "So, what about now?" Olivia looked at him. For the first time, she didn't hide. "I still love you," she said. Ethan's eyes shone. He took her hands gently. "I never stopped." For a moment, the world felt quiet. Only them, only truth. Then Ethan's phone rang. He looked at the screen. His face changed. "I have to go," he said. "The train leaves earlier." Panic filled Olivia's chest. "Ethan, wait," she whispered. He kissed her forehead. "Trust me," he said. "I'll come back." He turned and walked away fast. Olivia stood alone in the park, watching his back disappear. But this time, she didn't know if he would really return. Episode 7. Weeks passed. Olivia checked her phone every day. No messages, no calls. She tried to stay strong. She worked. She smiled. But inside she was tired. One evening, a small box arrived. No name, no address. Her hands shook as she opened it. Inside was a ring and a note. "I promised I would come back. I am not breaking this promise." Tears rolled down her face. The next days were slow. Olivia waited. Every sound felt important. Then one morning her phone rang. "Olivia," Ethan said. "I'm back in the city." Her heart jumped. They met near the river. The sun was bright. The water was calm. Ethan looked different. Stronger, more confident. "I fixed everything," he said. "My father is better." I told my mother the truth. He took the ring from his pocket. "I won't run anymore." Olivia wanted to believe him, but fear whispered again. "What if you leave and again?" she asked. Ethan looked at her seriously. "I won't," he said, "but I need you to trust me." Olivia closed her eyes and took a deep breath. Episode 8. Olivia didn't answer right away. She looked at the river, at the sky, at Ethan's face. Trust was hard, but love was stronger. "I choose you," she said finally. Ethan smiled softly. He placed the ring on her finger. They hugged. Long and quiet, days turned into weeks. They rebuilt everything slowly. No lies, no silence. One evening, Ethan said, "Come with me tomorrow." "Where?" Olivia asked. "You'll see," he replied, smiling. The next day, they stood near a small house. White walls, a garden full of light. "I bought it for us," Ethan said. "A new beginning." Olivia felt tears again. Happy tears. She thought the surprises were over. She was wrong. Ethan opened the door. Inside, candles were everywhere. He took her hands. "Olivia," he said, "will you marry me?" Her heart beat fast. The answer was already in her eyes. But before she spoke, someone knocked on the door. Ethan froze. Olivia turned around slowly. Who was there? At this perfect moment? Episode 9, Final. The knocking was soft. Ethan looked confused. Olivia felt nervous for 1 second. Ethan opened the door. A man stood there with a small smile. "Sorry," he said. "I think I have the wrong address." Ethan laughed with relief. "No problem," he replied and closed the door. Olivia exhaled. They both laughed. The moment was safe again. Ethan knelt down in front of her. His eyes were warm and sure. "Olivia," he said, "I choose you. Every day, forever." Tears filled her eyes. "Yes," she whispered. "Yes, Ethan." He stood up and hugged her tightly. The candles flickered softly around them. Months passed. Their wedding was simple and beautiful. Sunlight, white flowers, smiles. Olivia walked toward Ethan. No fear, no doubt. That night, they stood on the balcony of their home. The city lights shone below. "We lost time," Olivia said. "But we found each other again." Ethan kissed her hand. "Everything happens at the right moment." Olivia rested her head on his shoulder. Her heart was calm. Love didn't rush. It waited. And when it came back, it stayed forever.